Today I'm going to explain the reason for bowling ball maintenance on these new high-performance bowling balls. Most of the bowling ball manufacturers suggest that you refresh your bowling ball every 20 to 30 games and you resurface your bowling ball every 50 to 60 games. The importance of this is to keep the bowling balls in top shape. Now, to refresh the bowling ball, what you would do is you would go to the last surface that you put on the ball, whether it's a sanding, a polishing, or a sanding and a polishing, you refresh it. And then a resurface includes extraction of the oil from the ball and a complete resurface starting with a 500 grit and going all the way to your final finish. Let me show you why that refreshing and resurfacing is so important. If you had a microscope and you could look at the surface of your bowling ball after it was resurfaced, it would look something like this. There'd be peaks and valleys. In the valley is where the oil is collected and it goes down through the oil. And when it comes out of the oil, the weight block and these little tips will cause the bowling ball to hook into the pocket. After a certain amount of games, as in 20 games, what happens, you throw the ball down the lane, it hits the lane, it rolls down the lane surface, it hits the pins, it goes in the pit in the back. There's a belt that picks the bowling ball up and sends it back to you. When it gets back, it hits something that slows the bowling ball down and it bumps into bowling balls. All of those actions cause these little tips to start to flatten out. After about 20 games, they start to look like this. The oil is still collected in them, but there's not a lot of surface to grab when it comes out of the oil. It won't grab and go into the pocket. And after 30 games, it's like running on a flat tire. These surfaces are down, the oil is right there, and it causes a lot of weak 10 pins, maybe a 7 pin if the 5 doesn't go across because it's not driving through the pocket. Now that I've shown you why bowling ball maintenance is so important, let's let Mike show you exactly how the system works. If you look down the page at the next video, Mike will show you how the system works. Good bowling.